There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the stare down and a few words exchanged. The last...
that Roach may be the most skillful fighter you have fought in your career. Do you agree with that assessment, and how would you rate Roach's skills?
I agree. I totally agree. He got good skills. That's why he's here. You know what I mean?
Boxing is turning uglier by the minute, and things got crazier when Gervonta Davis headbutted Lamont Roach at the Faceoff. It was a crazy way to launch the rematch buildup, and the press conference crowd could sense the intense anger and pure hostility. I'm going to break him down. I'll crush him and leave him finished.
I don't really care too much about the outside critics. I know what I could do in the ring, and that's the only thing that matters, honestly, is that I go out and give it my all and perform, and most likely, 9 times out of 10 when I do that, I'll be victorious.
Social media trash talk erupted live at the press conference, and right away, both fighters lost it. No filters, no restraint. It was clear Davis cracked. He looked damped up, probably charged by the energy from another major boxing match. And then boom, he slammed Roach with a headbutt. The crowd went wild, and Roach wasn't staying silent.
I take that compliment very well, and it lets me know that he is 100% focused, and that he gonna bring his A game. You know, that's what's all a part of this. Is gonna make it a great fight. That's what a lot of people are missing, and that's what, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people don't get. So that's the thing right there. Like he's attentive, he's aware, and he know that, and that's part of the, you know, that's what got him here today.
Guards had to separate them quickly, and they never got near each other again until after they exited the venue. But before that, they hurled endless verbal jabs starting the moment. Tank took the microphone. Roach spoke first using confidence, saying he was ready to give Gervonta Davis his first ever defeat.
Just here to show up, and when I do show up, I show out for sure. That belt coming out, hopefully he bring his too with that belt coming out. You know, I like to thank Al Heyman, PBC, Tom Brown, and I like to thank Tank himself. You know what I'm saying? He, cash cow, he honcho, gave me the opportunity. That's Boogie.
I'm giving him a night worse than the first bout. This one's turning nasty, and no ref or judge will rescue him. I'm raising my hand, guaranteed. That jab hit Tank's camp hard, and they were fired up for a comeback. Tank responded with threats, saying Roach got lucky the first time and wouldn't last this go-round. Emotions are boiling over, and it's been chaos nonstop ever since.
You believe you fought the best Gervonta, or do you think he got some more gears?
100% for a fact. I think he might have some more gears, but I fought the best Gervonta that night. I don't want people to get it misconstrued or whatever the case may be. He's a hell of a fighter, hell of an IQ, great punching power, good speed, and a really good boxing ability. A lot of people underrate that. Don't think because of what I did, y'all think y'all can just go in there and think y'all can have the same night, you know what I'm saying, or do the same thing. He still will go upside your head.
Behind the scenes, Davis was just as fired up. He told Roach, "I'm coming back, no hiding, no alibis. I'll prove to the world who the true champion really is." Roach held firm, didn't blink. Meanwhile, Leonard Ellerby from Davis corner kept repeating that Tank had offering issues last time, basically suggesting Roach beat a mentally distant Tank.
Say Tank Davis. We gonna see. He's gonna let you know. There are a few things on the table, so we'll see what happens. In your opinion, does Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson ever happen? Of course. Why not? Why not? That's the fight the world want to see.
Shakur did an interview with...
I respect Roach, but that wasn't the real Tank in March. That was a Tank with distractions. He needed his team, and we weren't there. That's our mistake. But now, we're united again. And I doubt Roach even hears the bell once Tank starts the fire. Roach didn't stay quiet, firing back directly at Ellerby.
Do you go into a press conference like, I'm trying to make a movie, or I'm trying to match energy? Like, what's your approach to a press conference?
I be chilling. Like, how we all right now, you hear me? Like, yeah. I be in my element. 9 times out of 10, I'm thinking about the fight, what I'm gonna do, but you always gotta be on.
When Tank finally addressed the crowd, he looked locked in. It was clear he's not playing anymore. He's taken in the lessons, and his focus is to sharp to fall again. Shout out to everyone who kept their faith in me. I've matured. I've evolved. I've hit rock bottom, but come August 16th, I'm letting the beast loose.
I rule the wiggling for sure. He just doing what he have to do, trying to psych himself out for the fight and things like that. But come March the 1st, is all about skill versus skill, and who had the better skill that night is going to be the victorious person.
Many believe Davis is entering this rematch with payback on his mind. After all, he was the clear favorite and had only gone the distance twice before. That's why most fans think this is his redemption fight, especially since Roach managed to blemish his undefeated resume.
Great talent, fighting on the card Saturday night. So I just want to be here and give it my all. I'm grateful and happy to be a part of this event and be able to be at this level in my career. So I want to just say thank y'all for coming out.
But let's drop the truth. Roach was the one wronged in that match. The draw didn't reflect reality. The officials, the judges, the WBA, and the NYSAC all played a role in robbing him. So if anyone deserves revenge, it's Roach cheated out of the biggest win of his career by questionable decisions.
What do you have to do to create enough separation where this don't happen again?
Whew, it's a good question. It's going to be based on my training camp. I have to push myself a little harder. If that didn't get me the win, and I have room. I definitely have room. I'm not going to lie, I have room.
What takes this rematch up a notch is the chance of it becoming a trilogy. For Davis, who's never had a rematch, the thought of a third bout is massive. Fans long hoped he'd revisit fights with Ryan Garcia or Pitbull Cruz, but nothing landed until Roach flipped the narrative. Many expect this to be as razor close as the original. Roach's chin, the one that ate Tank's hardest punches, is the wild factor here.
Crack you into, saying you might end up on the floor. Everybody not built the same. And that's what people getting messed up. He did a whole lot of things that was good in that fight. A whole lot. And I'm telling you right now, if he wasn't as good of a fighter as he was, that would have been, you know what I'm saying? I would have steamrolled him. Don't get that misconstrued. He's still the guy he is. Just he ran into a guy that's on the same.
If Tank thinks he'll win with just a knockout again, he's walking a risky path. This time round, he must actually box. Roach isn't like the rest. He won't crumble easily. In fact, it was Davis who got rocked by a clean Roach hook in their first bout. Roach thrives in close combat, right in the danger zone. And that's a nightmare for Davis, who's used to fighters backing down.
When you lock up, is he strong?
Too small.
Tell that man too small, bro. Y'all in the same weight class.
That's a new weight class for me. A new weight class for me.
That's what I'm saying. That night y'all was in the same weight class. And you still feel like you too small?
He was too small.
Dang.
I'm just calling a spade a spade. No disrespect, no nothing. He was just too small. I've been in there with some big guys.
Everything is on the line in this rematch. And that face-off was only the opening blow. The drama from their heated March 1st fight hasn't cooled off. And fans have nonstop demanded a second fight to wipe away the memory of that disputed draw.
Tank want a rematch. Let me know now. Do you want to fight Tank again? He said he open to do a rematch. Do you want to fight Tank
100%.
again?
It's only a matter of time. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight again. It's just whenever the fight gonna happen.
So it's gonna happen.
It's going to happen.
Okay. They say they want it in New York again. Do you want to fight again in the Barclays Center?
I wouldn't mind, but I'd love for it to be in DC.
Okay. Cool.
I'd love for it to be in DC.